they feed off that. So we're going to play at home next week. Y'all come out. I promise you will not be disappointed in how these kids play.
It looks like Wayne County has won the toss because we're getting back here and lining up back here somewhere around the 10, waiting to receive the kick.
Heart checks I know of. Hey, I need to send my shout outs to Katie and Daniel and Mama, Pops, and Granny, Big Little Man, and Little Marshall. You know, we need to get him in.
Yeah, let's get a Little Marshall.
And don't forget the ruler of the emergency room university. That's it.
There we go.
Odom Wood.
Emily.
We'll get a big shout out to the crew at PSI. I saw some of the guys this week and at the security folks, and tell them thank you guys for listening.
Yes, sir. We appreciate all they do to help us with the broadcast, too. I'll give a shout out to Larry Joe Jordan. Hookie in the house. Listen out to you. Good to hear. Good to holler at you, Hookie. Appreciate your support and always listening in. And give a shout out to Ernie Clark out there. I imagine he's puffing on a cigar about 2 feet long right now listening to the War Eagles. So we're fixing to get ready and kick this thing off. And Florence is going to kick it away. Our guys are standing back there about the 10 waiting to receive the kick. And going to put a foot in it. It's going to be caught at about the 24, 25, and here we go. It was bounced off of one man, and then Isaiah Boyd picked it up, and he carries it out close to midfield, Kenny, and he can go fast, can he?
That looked like a bounce pass at a basketball game. I mean, it went through the other player's hand, hit the ground, bounced up, and Boyd just picked it up on the run. The only thing he didn't do was dribble.
All righty. One thing about this team that I've noticed in Wayne County, we've run 2 different type of offenses very well. We run this wing type running game, and then we do this spread. And looks like tonight we're going to begin with the spread. Boyd's going to be the backfield with Hankins, and he's going to have 4 wide receivers spread out. So a good week throw-in last week for Carter, and we'll see how this works out right now. Here comes your first snap of the football game, and Hankins is looking to throw, fires one short for about 8-yard completion. McLaurin's got it. He's got a first down, Kenny. What a nicely executed throw and catch.
Tell you what, Carter got that thing out there in a hurry. It was on a rope.
McLaurin with his first catch of the night, and he comes in. McLaurin, let's see what he's got. He's got 4 catches coming in, averaging 16 yards a catch, and he got about 11 or 12 on that catch. On the right hash mark, moving right to left, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, single back set, man in motion right there. Carter's going to hand it to Isaiah Boyd. Here he goes, making a 2 miss, breaking the tackle. You back go, Kenny. He's going to go. They're not going to catch Isaiah. That's a touchdown, Wayne County. Isaiah Boyd, second play from scrimmage. Spread them out, throw a completion, hand it to Isaiah, touchdown. What about that?
Man, that's the way to do it. 2 plays, 53 yards.
So 11:16 to go here in the first quarter. War Eagles are up 6-0, and we'll come out here and we'll see how we do on this kicking. Kyle Clark will be our kicker. Justice Beard will be our snapper. Hankins will be on the hold. And here comes the snap. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and it is good. So 2 plays, 1 touchdown, 1 extra point, 11:16 to go in the first, 7-0, War Eagle lead. We're going to take a 30-second break to WABO and be right back after these sponsors. Words.
War Eagle take an early lead.
Welcome back, everybody. I want to give a roster notice. I know you all are not looking at rosters, but we do, and we got a new roster addition tonight. The first time this year, freshman running back linebacker number 15, Omar Borkins, made his way up, traveling with the varsity. So we'll see if we can see some play out of him tonight. Young freshman, I think they got a pretty good hope for his future here. And there's going to be a kick. It's going to be high and caught at the 30-yard line, and Wayne County's going to get down there and meet him about the 35. 5 yards on return, K-Dog. Looked like he wasn't really too interested in sticking his nose in there too fast. And the War Eagles wrapped
I think
him
there
up.
was a little hesitancy on his part, looking for. I guess he was looking for an opening. That'd be the best way to describe it. But man, good coverage. There wasn't any place to go.
Yeah. Michael Hudson, Billy Cooley, and I believe on that right side over there. What's that number of that? That may be 23 right there, Hopkins. That's our front three right there. Pitts is a linebacker. Lacey is number 6, and number 7, Alfonso Arrington, one of our captains. That's your front 6, so to speak. That's the 3-3 they run, a 3-3 stack. There's your defensive linemen and your linebackers, and we'll get your corners for you in a minute. Bakari McCall, let's see. Well, there's a pass out to the left side of the completion. Kenny, he's getting down the sideline, got some room, and he's going to get across midfield before one of our War Eagles. I believe that's number 10 maybe on the stop. Let's see here. I don't believe so. I couldn't get that number. But a first down for the Florence on their first play.
That put it in War Eagle territory, as you said it, to Wayne County 48.
Yeah. Back to throw again, and there's some pressure. Going to throw one out here to a man. It's wide open at the 40-yard line. He can be close to a first down, maybe a yard short. We'll see, Kenny. 24 out there.
I think he's got the first down. They're going to give him a good spot.
That's Davis, number 19 in the defensive backfield. Figures. McCall, Parker, and number 27, Parker. We got 2 Parkers. And here's a penalty flag against Wayne County. So Wayne County, as sharp as we looked offensively, we're kind of looking like we need to tune up a little bit right here defensively, Kenny.
Yeah, not looking very sharp.
We've got your defensive personnel set for you. The Eagles have got a first down, and on the War Eagle side of the field, they're looking at about the 33-yard line of the War Eagles. They got 4 receivers to the right. 3 of them are moving in, 2 all the way across, 1 to the backfield. Now it's 2 on both sides. And officials starting the clock, 10:21. First and 10 for Florence. There's going to be a handoff up the middle, Kenny, and he's got room. He's going to get inside the 30 on a pretty nice game, probably 3 yards, 4 yards on that first down carry. Pitts, Hopkins, and Michael Peyton Hudson are your linebackers, and Cooley and let's see, Lacey on the stop, back to throw, firing one deep, and almost picked off by the War Eagles. And 21 McCall made the play, and on the other side, while he was making the play on the ball, 24 Davis was burying the receiver. So that's a third down and about 6 to go for the Eagles of Florence High School as they trail Wayne County 7-0 here in the first quarter. The Eagles came out fired up offensively, Kenny.
Well, they did.
They moved the ball back a little bit. I don't really know.
I'm not sure.
I don't think they know where to put it. There they go. They seem to have it at the 29. They're going to go with that third down.
What? Okay.
Okay. Single back set, trip to the left, back to throw. He's looking left, and he's going to throw one across the middle, and the receiver falls down and he throws it behind him, so that's going to bring up 4th down. Good to see Billy Cooley back. He had him a couple of pressures and some tackles last week, and he's back out there starting tonight, and big man in the middle there. You know when he's there, all 305 pounds of him. All righty, 4th down for the Florence Eagles. They're going for it, looking to throw. Good pass protection, but it breaks down at the end. He's going deep down here to the corner of the end zone, and I don't know, Kenny. That was some pretty good coverage down there.
It was.
They could have, I think they let them play on that one. Do you agree, or that?
Yeah, well, it was going to be not
incomplete.
It was going to be catchable.
I got you.
And well, we put some pressure on the quarterback that time. We had a white-looking freight train coming from the other side over there and hit him just as he released it.
I believe that was Hopkins, number 23, that had that pressure coming on. But the War Eagles take the ball over on downs. They got 1st and 10 at their own. See where the official puts it. He's going to put it at the 29-yard line. So here comes Hankins and company. Offensive line we'll get for you here in a minute. Kind of got that wing set. Shifting going on. Hankins is under center. He's going to make the toss out there to Boyd. He's going to try to get on the right side, and he's going to get on the corner, Kenny. And there he goes again. And I tell you what, they're not going to catch him. He's gone. One to beat. No way, Jose. Touchdown, Isaiah Boyd. Isaiah's having a good night, isn't he?
Yeah. 71-yard run.
Oh, my goodness.
He's over 100 yards.
Is that 2 for 2 on touchdown?
That is.
2 carries, 2 touchdowns. All righty. Give a shout out to that offensive line. We're going to stay with the action after this play. I'm going to talk about some of these offensive players in a minute, but we're going to get the PAT attempt. And again, we got Clark kicking and Beard snapping. So good snap. Carter's got it down. Kick is up. And I tell you what, making a lot of progress in this kicking game. You like to see that, Kenny.
They've been working on it.
They really have. And that's a 14-0 lead with 9:20 to go. Offensively, we talk about, Isaiah, in these runs. But, it all starts up front. In our offensive line, you'll see Braxton Pitts, Brendan Rasco, Nathan Pruitt, Tylen Davis, Colton Green up there making these holes. And, man, it's good to see these kids play. And you'll see Landon Pitts. He plays linebacker. You'll see him come over to the offensive side sometimes. And you'll see Hudson, that plays that defensive end. He'll come over to the offensive side sometimes. But anyway, big start for Wayne County. Of course, I was surprised at the plays that Florence came out offensively and looked pretty good there for a minute.
Yeah, they showed us something a little different than what we've seen on film. And our kids are and coaches are going to have to try to get adjusted to it. But the other thing is their offensive line marshals doing a really good job of pass blocking.
Yeah.
And we're not getting that same kind of pressure that we've got in the last couple of weeks. But give us a minute or two and that'll change.
All righty. And getting ready to kick it off again. McCall's going to put a foot in it. It's going to be caught, and number 14 is going to make the tackle, and he stood there and took a pretty good hit, but Justice made a good tackle. Justice Beard. We're assuming that we're on the air. I don't know, but all righty, 1st and 10 from their own 37. Florence has got the ball now, 1st and 10. Trips left, single man right. There's a handoff up the middle, and the big man's going to run hard, Kenny, for a pretty nice game. Going to get out close to the 45. Billy Cooley was wrapped him up and with a little help there.
Yeah, that's a good-looking kid. Stocky built.
Yeah, he's strong looking.
And runs hard. He made it to the 45, so that's a gain of 8.
Here we come. All right, there's a handoff up the middle. Try it again, and they're not going to have quite as much success right there. So the Wayne County War Eagle defense, the defensive front, anchored down by Billy Cooley and company, and they made a stop right there. It's going to bring up 3rd down at about 3.
It should be 3rd. Depends on where they spot it. If they put it on 46, it should be a 3rd and 1, maybe.
There you go. 3rd and 1. You got it, Kenny. Doing a little housekeeping here, trying to determine if we're on, and we are. I can look at the WABO on the internet and got him. And oh, what a nice defensive play right there, Kenny. They didn't get anything.
He didn't make it.
I'm going to come up with a 4th down. Probably going to look like I thought he might have lost a yard, Kenny, but we'll see where the official puts it.
They're going to give him. They're going to give him the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be 4th down and very short. What a nice stop, though.
He's about a half a yard short. Looks like they're going to line up and go for it. Nope, don't measure.
We'll see what's going on. Official timeout.
I didn't think he made it that far. I thought he made the 46 instead of just shy of the 47.
I was with you, Kenny, but anyway, I was sitting up there nose up to 47, and we're going to see. It's 4th down.
He's short.
Will be if he's short anyway, and I believe he's going to be short, but we'll see right now as they stretch it. I tell you what, it's mighty close. He moved the ball up a little bit. Okay, first time. He put his hand on the ball and moved it up.
Yes, he did. He sure did. Well, a little home cooking there.
First and 10 for the Eagles. All righty. 7:54 to go in the first quarter, 14-0 War Eagle lead. Three to the left, one man's in motion, going to wind up with two guys on the right side, and that is a big running back, Kenny. And back to throw. Pretty good protection across the middle, and a nice play on the ball. And they're going to call pass interference on that one. Number 24 for Wayne County was in coverage. He made a play on the ball, Davis, and they're going to call interference on that one.
Yeah, that was probably legitimate. He went over the back of the receiver, but it was still a good play.
7:34 to go in the first, 14-0 Wayne County High School War Eagles with the lead. And let's see what they're going to do.
They got to step it off.
Stepping it off.
Put it between the 35 and the 40 somewhere should.
Right on the money, Kenny. They down there at the 38. With a fresh set of downs in War Eagle territory. Trailing the War Eagles 14-0 is Florence. They have a 1st and 10 in War Eagle territory with 7:34 to go in the first quarter. Two receivers both ways. I'm surprised at the time they've had in the pocket. There's a big defensive play right there by Wayne County, and number 23 leading the charge here, Hopkins. Number 7 jumping in there too, Arrington. So big play by the defense. Give him a yard on the carry.
Tried to run trap. Billy Cooley said, "Don't think so tonight, boys."
Not today. All righty. Back to throw. There's some pressure. Going to be. I get another play on the ball, and I'm going to tell you, number 24, he plays
that was a good defensive play.
Shatricus Davis, I mean, what a play, folks. I mean, he played that just like you see it on a Saturday or a Sunday. He was right on there, and he had that hand just wrapped around there and knocked that ball down. I mean, couldn't be separated from him at all. Great play.
Well, and he got his hand on the back of the receiver as he went in front of him with his left hand. He had his right hand on his back. So that was the reason that he shouldn't have gotten a pass interference call, and fortunately didn't.
There's another throw across the middle and going to be close to a first down, Kenny. I tell you what.
They'll give him that.
Yeah. Will be a first down. I tell you what, you got to have these Eagles credit, the Florence. I mean, they've seen something, and offensively they're moving the ball through the air pretty good. They're going to try it on the ground this time. Not much luck right there. Billy Cooley's there. The first man in right there is number 6 on the stop. That's Lacey, one of our captains for tonight. Going to bring up second down about 10. They're inside the 30 with a second down and 10. Florence answers with 4:29 to go. And I don't know about this light blinking. I tell you what, every time I think this happens, the power's going off. But Florence said, not so fast. We think we can score a touchdown here too, and they did. Let's see if they can get the extra point. Eagles are on to try the PAT. Here comes the snap. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 4:27 to go in the first quarter, 14-7 Wayne County lead. We're going to take a 30-second break to WABO and be right back after this word from our sponsors. Y'all can't hear us? Hey, y'all can't hear us? An incomplete pass, 14-7 Wayne County lead.
All right, let me. I've heard a couple of texts beep in on my phone, and let me just remind y'all again. We use my phone for the broadcast, so if you need to text station, but I can't check those text messages.
For a break, and we'll be back right after this word from our sponsors. How far was that punt, Kenny? 5, 6, 7 yards?
No, 9 yards.
9 yards. All righty. Wayne County is going to get the ball in Florence territory at the Florence 42, I'll say, with 10:37 to go in the half. Wayne County leads 14-7. Wayne County comes back out here on the field. Isaiah Boyd's back in the backfield. Good to see him back. Trips right for Wayne County. Single back set. Got a nice wind blowing out here, that's for sure. It's kind of cool, too. Going to hand the ball to Boyd. Kenny, and they're going to, oh, man, that's not good. They tackled him, rolled him up on the back of that leg. Let's see how he does. He ran that line of scrimmage, and they bent him over backwards and hurt his leg. But I think he's going to be okay. He's walking off under his own power. Florence fans get a little excited about that prospective injury, it sounds like.
Yeah, that old boy hollering, he don't want to get hit. Yeah. Well, I'd like to see him run him down. Yeah. I'd pay good money to see that.
All right, 2nd down and 12 for the War Eagles. Hankins is back to throw, going to fire one out there. It's going to be a shot to Abney for a nice completion down here around the 36, 37-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 4 to go, we'll say. 9:41 in counting. In the half, 14-7 War Eagle lead.
Just a good throw. I mean, just make that catch and hold on to the ball. It was thrown low, but he did a good job to get down and get his hands in the right place.
Abney can go get it. He likes to catch that football, that's for sure. And he's had several catches this year. Trips to, let's see, trip receivers to the right, one on the left. There's a snap between Hankey's leg. Troy Evans is going to do the right thing and go back there and get on it back across the 50 to be back in War Eagle territory again. So it's going to be, looks like a punting situation for Wayne County on this 4th down. We'll see what they do. I don't know, Ken. It looks to me like they're going to go for it. The ball's on the 49. There comes the punting team. So the Florence defense has held.
Well, we gave him some help. I'm not sure exactly what happened on that snap.
Mills on the kick. On the punt, that is. Just as good snap there. Mills got time, puts a foot in it, and Kenny, look at there, what a punt. Went above the lights and hits down there at the goal line. So Mills, that's a pretty good punt.
They're going to penalize us for something.
We'll see what it is. Great snap. And what a punt by Mills. I mean, that thing spiraled like a rocket going up and back down and hit the ground right at the goal line. That would have been a 50-plus yarder, wouldn't it, Kenny?
Yeah.
All righty, they're going to back them up again.
Fourth and 24.
Line scrimmage is the 44 of the War Eagles. Mills is standing back there to zone 33 to receive this snap. There's another good snap. Mills is going to put a foot in it. Gets another great punt. Look at that thing, Kenny. It goes over everybody's head and dies down there at the 2 or 3 yard line. What a punt.
Man, that was a thing of beauty.
I mean, it was sailing down there, and I don't know, how far was that punt, Kenny?
It would be 6, and then you got, 42, about 48 yards, depending on where they spot it. Well, they're going to give them the
4?
Yeah. So about 46 yards.
They're spotting it where it hit, not where we touched it when it was down.
I told you I'm on hush. I'm done.
I don't want to contribute to your delinquency. All righty, 8:08 to go in the half. Wayne County leads 14-7. This is a feisty bunch of Eagles from Florence up here tonight. They want to get a homecoming victory. They're not laying down. They're ready to go. So here they come. Wayne County needs to get them one of those interceptions, so many they were getting coming into the night, and get us another pick 6. We got several of those on the year. It'd be a good time for one right now. There's a stoppage of play right there.
I guess we delayed the game here defensively.
8:08 to go in the half. 14-7 Wayne County lead. You get this sorted out. There's your official. Is that a delay of game?
Not sure. Okay.
All right. Quarterback is standing in the end zone and running back are in the end zone. Back to throw. He's going to throw it out. He's going to throw one downfield. Wayne County's playing it right this time, and it's great coverage there by Parker. But not a bad effort by the Eagles, but it's incomplete. Going to bring up second down 4.
Tell you what, if that receiver had about another step and a half, that could have been taken to the house. That ball was thrown in exactly the right place.
I'll tell you what, that quarterback's pretty good.
He's accurate, isn't he?
He sure
Well, we
is.
saw that on film,
Yeah.
and Coach talked about it. This guy's really accurate.
They're going to get him right there at the line of scrimmage, and he's not going to go far. It's going to bring up third down. He's not inside the chains. So he's down there inside the 5 somewhere.
Well, the penalty took it to the 2, so it looks like they give him to the 3.
Third down, and it looks like 11 to go. 7:41 to go in the half. 14-7 Wayne County lead. Hopkins on the stop. There's a snap. Good protection. The throw across the middle, and it went through the War Eagles' hands, and it's going to be incomplete.
Well, that's why you're playing linebacker.
That's right.
If it weren't for that, you'd be playing receiver.
That's right. Richard Tanner Cochran had a play on that ball and couldn't quite make it happen, but going to bring up a punting situation for the Eagles. And after their last punting attempt, maybe we can get another one like that, Kenny. We'll have the ball inside the team.
Well, that's the reason I played linebacker. I couldn't catch either.
All righty.
I did have a 1 pick 6, though.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah,
How far did you run?
about 6 yards.
Ooh, a pick six for 6.
No, actually, it was around 40-plus yards.
There's a fake punt and a completion, Kenny, and they're going to get a first down. They're going to get the ball out across the 20. Kenny, they across the 30, out to close to the 34. They ran a fake punt from their own end zone. Of course, what are they going to do? They proved they couldn't punt it over about 5 yards. So, I mean, great play by the Eagles, and they got out, man, close to the 34-yard line with a 1st and 10, 7:15 to go in the first. And Florence says, not so fast, my friends. We're not out of this thing yet. Fighting back from a 14-0 deficit. They got 14-7 ball game, and man, what a big. You don't see that every day, Kenny.
I hadn't seen that any day.
All righty.
You run a fake punt from inside your own goal line.
Man, here he goes, Kenny. Big man can run, too. Bakari McCall's going to have to chase him down, and he fumbles the ball, and it goes out of bounds, I believe. But I tell you what, the Eagles are having about as much success against Wayne County as anybody we've played this year. That big man's got pretty good speed.
He sure does.
So they fake a punt out of their own end zone, and 2 plays later, they're down here at the inside the War Eagle 20 with a first down with 6:28 to go in the half. Back to throw. There's a toss out there. It's going to be incomplete. McCall on the money, hit the receiver about the same time the ball did, and incomplete pass. Stops the clock, 6:21 to go. 6:21 to go in the half. 14-7 Wayne County lead. Eagles in the red zone. That's Florence Eagles, by the way. And there goes the running back again, and they're going to drag him down for relatively no gain. And let's see, try to see who the first man. It's hard to see down there. It looks like maybe number 6 might have been the first one to get a hand on him. First one I saw, Lacey was the first one to get a hand on him. Looking at third down, about 7 to go. It's 4-down territory for the Florence Eagles, no matter where they are on the field. So it's 4-down territory at their own 1. There certainly is down here inside the 20, but third down to go for Florence. 5:52 to go in the half. 14-7 Wayne County lead. Florence threatening down here in the red zone with a third and about 7 to go. All righty, Florence is going to take a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second break to WABO, and we're going to be back with more War Eagle football after this break. Welcome back, everybody. Fred Stanley's texted me and reporting to us on our stream. He says if you don't look at it on the whole screen, it doesn't buffer as badly. So give a shout out to Fred, and for those of you who may be trying to watch it, there you go. Reduce the size of your picture, and you may be all right.
One thing I wanted to point out while we're waiting on them to get back on the field, down here on this fake punt, Marshall, one of the reasons that worked so well is we had one guy back and everybody else on the line of scrimmage, and normally no sane person runs that from inside their 5, and we had the block on, and that's why there was nobody there for the guy to catch the ball. So we aren't dumb, we're just normal.
All righty. Here comes Florence up to the line of scrimmage. 5:33 to go in the half. 14-7 War Eagle lead. 3rd and 7 for Florence. Back to throw. There's a little pass out in the flat there. Incomplete. Had to throw it over Hopkins. Let's see. Over Hopkins' heads. That brings up 4th down. We're at 5:25 at the stop. Incomplete pass.
What if we get a fake punt here?
Looks like they're going to try. No, I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to try a field goal, Kenny. It'll be about a 33, 34-yard attempt here. There's the snap. The kick is up. And I'll tell you what, Kenny, that thing may be. No, it's no good. I'll tell you what. He had the right location. It just didn't have enough air under it, and it came up just a little short. Well, Kenny, Wayne County started out like a house afire, and then it kind of been, got a little clogged up there. But let's see.
Well, we've been victims of our own success, and we've had these bad snaps, fumble. We're on the way in there to punch one. Apparently, punch one in, and we. Get a bad snap. We had another one later, lost 15 yards on, 16 yards. So consistency is the key word.
Yeah. Let's see what Carter and company can get done right here. Carter's going to hand the ball off to, no, Carter's going to keep it. He's going to get out there on the edge, put his head down, break a tackle, and plow for a little bit there. Kenny going to have a nice game, probably around 6-7 yards it looks like on first down carry.
Well, nobody's seen much of Carter running the football, and that's a good move on the dive. He read the end like he should. They collapsed on the running back, and he just pulled it and took off.
Got him about 7 yards, so nice play by Carter Hankins, quarterback, showing his run skills out here a little bit tonight. So we know he can throw it, but he's proven he can run it too. All righty, 4:48 to go in the half, 14-7. Wayne County leads, 2nd and about 3 to go for the War Eagles down there inside their own 30. There's going to be a handoff around the edge right here, and he's going to try to make his way out there, but they're going to hem him up. And there's a flag on the play, Kenny, as we're here on the sideline. We'll see what this is about.
Well, our coaches are on the field.
They all 3 on the field. Those 3 of them aren't they? They stay out there.
They've been out there during the play.
They're going to mark that off against Wayne County.
Oh, you got to be kidding me! No, well, no. That's right. Obviously, we
takes it back to the 15. All right, it's 4:32 to go in the half. 14-7 Wayne County lead. So they're looking at 2nd down and about 15 to go. Evans is back in the backfield. Back to throw. Hankins going to look, going to fire one out in the flats, going to make the catch, make a move right there. Nice move, shaking and baking. They're going to get out across the 20, Kenny. Get them back inside the chains, just barely maybe. Inside 4 minutes to go. 3rd down and a long 9. For the War Eagles, they're ahead 14-7 with 3:49 to go and counting in the half. Big 3rd down play right here. Conversion would be nice. Single back set, trips to the right for Carter. Carter's going to hand the ball off to Troy Evans. He's going to plow straight ahead. Going to be a nice game. Maybe gain about 2 or 3. 4th down punting situation for the War Eagles. Mills is coming back on. I guess he's got enough field to really put a foot into it this time. 45, 50 yarders. And he got the whole field to work with here. Braden Mills. There's a good snap. Mills is going to put a foot in it. That's a nice spiral. It's going to be hit the ground and roll back inside the 30, down to the 25, the 24 or 3 down there. So a pretty nice punt, Kenny.
Yeah, he got that. Let's see. That is going to be on the 23-yard line, so that's 27. That's only 54 yards.
He's having a big night punting. Punting is not something we've done a lot of this year, but I think we've done more tonight than we've done all year.
Yeah.
2:51 to go in the half. 14-7 Wayne County lead, and the Eagles of Florence High School have a 1st and 10. Somewhere down there, looks like around there, 23 or so.
It could be the 22.
And here come the Eagles, the Florence Eagles, to set up. Well, they got a new quarterback, Kenny. Gonna throw one that's going to be incomplete. Or is that the same? No, that's the same guy. Same guy. My bad. Looks like he put on about 15 or 20 pounds.
Probably came over and ate a small animal. That boy's pretty good size.
Oh, man, he sure is.
He's a good athlete, too.
He really is, man. He has made some great throws out here tonight. All righty. 2nd down, 10. Back to throw. There's a nice spin move by Hopkins. He's going to make the catch and be caught immediately out here by number 27 at about the 26. That is Javante Parker on the stop. So 3rd down, about 7 yards to go, maybe 8 yards to go for the Eagles of Florence. 2:27 and counting in the first half. 14-7 Wayne County lead. Florence will be getting the ball to start the second half. First road game. There's a nice defensive play right there by the War Eagles. They're going to, Hopkins is the first one back there to get a hat on him, and that's going to stop him behind the line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring him outside the chains. And I don't know if what they're going to do here. We'll see. Looks like they're sending a fresh bunch of out there. Maybe they're going to punt this one, but if they'll throw one out of their end zone, they'll certainly throw one from here.
They'll try that little trick again. I think we'll show them a little something.
1:46 and counting. 14-7. All righty, the punter is standing inside his 10 to receive the snap. Everybody's bunched in, and there's a flag on the play.
They got movement.
Stops the clock with 1:28 to go in the half, and a 14-7 Wayne County lead.
All start against Eagles.
Back them up. Try it again. Got the clock running again. Everybody's getting in their place, ready to get this snap off and see what the Florence is going to do. They bring their guys in. There's a snap, the punt, and it's going to be caught at the 40 and fumbled at the 40. And the Eagles, no, my goodness, the Eagles, Wayne County fumbled it, and then looked like Florence had it, but not so fast, my friend. That's what number 17, Jamarian Henderson, had to say about that, and he got the ball for Wayne County. So Wayne County's got the ball somewhere down there around the 35, 36-yard line of Florence. So they're on the plus side with 56 seconds to go in the half. Let's see if Wayne County can get on the port. Any points here. Started off like a house of fire and have not offered up a lot of offense since those first couple of possessions. But we will see. Isaiah Boyd's back in at running back. Carter Hankins and company are coming up to the line of scrimmage. And Connor's pointing at Connor Adams out here. Wide out man to the right side, trips to the left. Connor had a couple of big catches last week, one of them for a touchdown. Hankins is looking to throw, going to throw the slant coming across the middle. No, it hit Abney in the hands, and he couldn't make it. There's a flag on the play. Looks like they made some contact with him on his route. Might have got him off sync there to make that catch. We'll see.
Yeah, it's his fault for running into him. Probably going to call a pick.
Yep. Good call, Kenny. All righty. Wayne County's in a dogfight up here. .50 seconds to go in the half. 14-7 War Eagle lead. Now the War Eagles are back at their own 49.
Well, see, we had good field position, and so we needed to get bad field position. So penalty at the appropriate time once again.
And we're back across the midfield. We're first down in about, what, 30?
I don't know.
25. Back to throw. Hankey's looking downfield. Going to fire one deep. Got a man wide open on the sideline and throws it out of bounds over his head at the 31. You don't see, he was trying to get to Ebony. Ebony was camped out down there, standing there wide open. You don't see Carter miss many like that, but he'd like to have that one back, I know. Stops the clock with 44 seconds to go in the half.
In fact, we had somebody else running down the hash. It was about 6 yards behind the safety. Just didn't see. Of course, now a lot of these pass plays are spot plays, and it's not really up to Carter to try to read everything.
I got you. And we're sitting on top of the press box, which makes it a lot easier, too. There's a handoff up the middle to Isaiah Boyd, Kenny, and he's breaking tackles and getting outside, Kenny, and I tell you what, he's going again. He's going again. That is crazy.
Well, I guess the penalty didn't help, did it?
I mean, Isaiah Boyd took the ball up the middle. Man, they stuck him, and
Isaiah said, "Hold my Gatorade."
They stuck him, and he got outside, and it was Katie bar the door, and he's standing in the end zone again. I mean, what a big, big night Isaiah Boyd has had. He scored his third touchdown. So he's
51 yards.
Oh, man, he's probably got 200 yards rushing in the first.
He's close.
Yeah.
He's going to have about 180 yards.
On about 4 carries.
Yeah.
Here's the snap. Kick is up, and it's going to be good. And our kicker is getting better and better, man. At 31 seconds to go, we're just going to stay here. We got 30 seconds to go.
That was a great call. It was a draw. And, I mean, they had everybody backpedaling just as hard as they could. And once Isaiah broke that line of scrimmage, it was nothing but smoke and the sound of the disturbed air as he went.
What an outing Isaiah Boyd is having tonight. Oh, man. The machine will be sending the stats in here at half, and we'll see what he's got to muster up for us. Wayne County reclaims a 14-point lead, 21-7, 31 seconds to go in the half. Isaiah Boyd showed tonight 3 touchdown runs. He had an 87-yarder called back last week, didn't he?
Yeah.
Righty, let's see here. McCall getting ready to do it all McCall. I like that. Do it all McCall. He's getting ready to kick it off.
He's got Isaiah's got all 3 of our scores tonight.
McCall getting ready to kick it away. Straight on kicker. Puts a foot in it. Tell you what, kicks it pretty high and kicks it pretty deep. It's going to be caught down around the 15. Here come the Florence Eagles looking for somewhere to go. Get a little room out across the 30 to about the 34-yard line. So clock stops with 25 seconds to go in the half. 21-7 Wayne County lead.
Number 7, Corey Tillman. Return. Tackle by number 24. Ricochet.
Tell you what, the little bunch from Florence is far more, I'll be honest with you, they're far more feisty than I thought.
No, I mean, we saw film. I mean, they're a pretty good football team. This
is not the team we played back in 2002.
No, far from it.
All righty. Back to throw. There's some pressure. Going to get on him right at the last minute. And a skip and a catch, but it bounced off the ground. But Pitts scooped it up like a shortstop, but it's an incomplete pass. A little pressure there, I believe, by Mr. Hopkins there on the quarterback. Stops the clock with 22 seconds to go in the half. 21-7 Wayne County lead. There's going to be a handoff up the middle. Man makes a nice step aside to dodge a tackle. Kenny, he's shifty, big, strong, shifty, and fast. And he's going to push his way up there. And they're going to – let's see which official they're going to go with. One spots it back there at the 41. One spot it up there at the first down marker. So
that's a first down.
That's what they're going to do. Time. Ball game. Half is over. Whew, thank goodness. I feel like Hulk Hogan and Rocky there. You know, let's chase you a while, you chase me a while, we'll put on a good show for the guys.
Meantime, we'll get the Keystone Cops back over to the corner.
All righty. Well, nobody's leaving here. The clock's out. One official says it's over, and there's no time on the clock. But now, obviously, somebody thinks they called time out. So we're going to get a play, it looks like, with no time.
Are you surprised?
There's no flag.
Are you surprised?
Not a bit. You know, let's talk about this, Kenny.
Color me shocked.
The only way, I mean, when the clock is expired, there's only one thing that can make that get a play, free play with no time. That's a defensive penalty, isn't it?
Well, you're supposed there's usually a guy keeping time on the field as well. So if
let's put another second. It's like LSU revisited all over again.
Except this time the scoreboard didn't go out completely. They didn't have a power failure.
Oh, well, there's one play on the clock. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to sling it down the end zone?
Well, I mean, they've got like 5 guys over to the right side, and they're going to do something similar.
There's Hopkins giving chase from the offside, and they're going to make him run and going to throw one downfield, and it's going to be incomplete. Now,
there's
still a second
on the clock.
Hey, there's still a second left. Hey. Oh, now they take the clock off. So, after all of that, our first half finally comes to a close. Wayne County 21, Florence 7. We're going to take a break to hear from some sponsors, and then we'll be back with the Sleepy Sam's Mattress Club halftime show and our guest, Mayor Richard Johnson. We will return after this word from our sponsors. Watch him, Lige. I've seen him do some things. All righty. McCall's getting ready to kick it away. And here he goes, and the foot is in it. The kick is up, and McCall's getting where he kicks it pretty high down there. It's at the 20. It's fielded, and here come the Eagles up the field. And somebody's helmet's come off, and they're going to tackle the man out around the 39 or 40-yard line. So number 7 lost his hat on that one, Arrington. And let's see if he has to leave the field. He's going to stay out there and play a little defense.
Well, so usually a hat doesn't just slip off.
Yeah. Seems to be some shenanigans going on down there that's been unnoticed or uncalled. All righty.
You keep the shenanigans up, and there'll be a real brouhaha.
Oh, here he goes with the brouhaha. Look here, we got Big Billy moving out here defensive end, Kenny. He's over the 3. No, let's see. They got him out here on the left side.
Yeah, they moved him to the end from the nose.
All right.
And they're going to have to use 2 or 3 people to block him.
All right, he's got 4 receivers bunched up wide left, single man on the right. And there's a
We got offside that time.
Got a little anxious, did the War Eagle defense.
We did.
All right, that'll move the ball up there to somewhere around the 45. And that'll be, no, Kenny. We was tricked. They tried to trick us, but they couldn't do it.
He lost something in the translation.
1st and 15 for the Eagles of Florence. We got a 21-7 ball game starting the second half, so we're 11:55 left in the third. Back to throw, plenty of time. Going pump one, going deep. Got a man, but Wayne County back there with him in position. And I don't know, did he make the catch, Kenny?
No. Ball's loose.
What a great effort. I thought we had it picked off back there. I thought number 12 had intercepted that thing, Devin Parker, but he didn't pull it down. But, had the pump fake, and Wayne County stayed in their position and well-covered ball that time.
That kid's got an arm on him.
He sure does.
You said he was a sophomore, right?
I think that's what that guy told me. I believe it. Yeah.
He looks mighty good to be a sophomore.
He sure does. He may be a senior.
He is smooth. Well, they held him back a couple of grades.
Yeah,
you never know. English class.
But he gets bigger. It seems like he's.
Oh, it's a direct snap there to number numero uno.
And that's a different guy, but he's stopped short back there. It's going to bring up third down, about 15, 16 yards to go. Hopkins on the stop. Was it? Did you talk about be good to get a stop here, Kenny? On this first
yeah.
play?
I mean, right here, we need to get a stop right here and get the ball back, go down and get some points, and then just lay our ears back and get after it.
All right, third down. Back to throw. There's some pressure. Gets it off at the last minute. Intercepted, Kenny. There goes Bakari McCall. He's going on the outside. He cuts back at the 30 and going to tackle him down around the 28, 29-yard line. McCall gets his interception, Kenny, and that's a big play, and that's we've had pretty much 5. That's probably the 6th interception on the year right there. McCall's already got 1. That's his 2nd on the year. So what you call, Kenny, has been dialed up.
Well, that's that big play and pass was a little high. I thought the Florence receiver was going to get a hand on it, but he just couldn't do it.
So Wayne County's inside the 30 down here with a 1st and 10 and a 21-7 lead. So here comes Hankins and company.
Ball's on the 29.
Isaiah Boyd is your running back. See if Isaiah's got any more magic in him here to start the second half. And he's going to get the toss and looking back, and he's going to make one miss. No, he didn't. He tried to get out of that, but they just wouldn't turn him loose. He didn't go down on the first hit. It took about 3 of them to get him finally.
He lost 2 yards.
Carter had a. We talked about his stats. He's 7 out of 10 in the first half. So, threw the ball well. Isaiah checks out. Isaiah's hopping a little bit. He got hurt a little bit there in the first quarter.
Well, they've done everything but put him in the rack and stretch him tonight. So I don't doubt that youngster's a little sore.
Troy Evans is back in the backfield right now with Hankins. He's got 3 to the left, 1 man out right. Carter's going to look downfield and going to throw one out here in the flat. He's going to make the catch, turn back inside, make a couple miss, and going to get inside the 30. That is Eddie Poole Jr. on the catch and run. So we're inside the chains with a third down. Looks like, well, we're right at it. 3rd and 10, we'll say.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
I thought he got a little more than that, but I guess he caught it deeper than I thought. So it's 3rd and 10.
Spreading it back out. 3 receivers out to the Connor Adams out here to the left. All the other receivers to the right side. Evans in the backfield with Hankins. Jack's got that, Coach Hankins got that snap going down inside 5 seconds. Hankins is back to throw. He's looking downfield, going to fire one across the middle deep. Oh, my goodness, coming across the middle. Just out of the reach.
Boy, we
might have been Abney.
We had a step, but we had 2 guys open on the right side over there, and Carter just didn't see them.
4th down.
McLaurin was wide open over there, and so was who's that other receiver?
Poole?
6. Was it Lacey? Lacey or Abney?
Oh, Abney.
Yeah.
I believe. All righty. 4th down. Wayne County's staying out there. Looks like they might go for it.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're down on 29. You're out of a field goal range.
Punt's not going to do any good.
No, it won't help you any because they'll wind up with it back out at the 20.
They're in their
get what you can.
Their wing formation. Back to throw. There's a man who's going to make the catch down there inside the 20, Kenny. That's Connor Adams, and the big man's going to go up and get a 1st down for Wayne County.
Boy, he can get a.
He sure can. About 6'4". Let's see how tall.
And he's a basketball player.
Yeah,
and I mean, he's learning. He's learning, and that's, look, that's the kind of catch that's how you do it.
Yeah. Great catch. He had a coming out party last week, had a couple of touchdowns, a couple of catches, and a big touchdown catch, and that was a great catch, like you said. That's how you do it.
11 yards.
When that light's coming on with Connor, and I'm telling you what, he's going to be hard to defend at 6'3", 6'4".
Yes, sir.
And he's not skinny either. He's pretty heavy. Big kid.
Got a good vertical leap, too.
All righty, there's going to be a handoff coming, a little misdirection.
There's nobody
There's Joy Evans. He's going to be in the end zone. So, that's one thing about these War Eagles. I mean, they can run that. They can spread it out and throw it.
We ran that counter. That's what that was a counter. We used to call it like a cross buck.
Yeah.
It's more of a counter. Everybody for Florence headed yonder. They went yonder.
Yeah. And Joy, if you know, he wasn't running healthy. I mean,
no,
he's
got that high ankle sprain.
Yeah, he was hobbling in there, but he ran straight down the field and got himself a touchdown.
Yeah, give him his props. We got to give him his props.
Yes, sir. All righty. On for the PAT. The snap is down. The kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:34 to go in the 3rd, Wayne County 28, Florence 7. We're going to take a 30-second break back to WABO, and we'll be back with more Wayne County High School War Eagle football after this word from our sponsors.
Okay, folks, this is your last chance for the drawing of the number. 415-293. 415-293. If that's your ticket, come up here to the press box.
Welcome back to Florence. Home of the Florence Eagles. District play tonight for Wayne County. Wayne County has kicked the ball off, start second half, held, got the ball.
Got the turnover.
And that's right, got the big turnover. Kenny dialed it up, and Wayne County took advantage of it. Got the points on the board. McCall's going to kick it off again, puts a foot into it, and it's going to be caught and downed inside the 20. So I guess he had a reason for that. It all looks so easy when when you get down there and you're until somebody kicks you the ball.
Well, I keep thinking about whoever this guy is down below us keep hollering. He don't want to run it up in there. He don't want to. Tell you what, big boy, take your middle-aged, oversized self down there and give it a try. I'm not a real smart guy, but I ain't getting down there in amongst them.
No,
but
sir.
you got to love fans. You can say anything from the stands.
All righty, 8:32 to go in the 3rd, 28-7 Wayne County lead, and here come the Florence Eagles with a 1st and 10. Somewhere down there around the 18, I suppose, so maybe 19. There's going to be a handoff, and oh boy, the War Eagles are going to get after him behind the line of scrimmage, and somebody had a hold of his shirt tail. Hopkins is in there getting up. Pitts is getting up. Number 7's getting up from that foul. Arrington, so Tackling by committee down there.
1 yard gain, 2nd and 9.
He got a yard out of it. I don't know how he did it, but he did.
Well, the football kind of rolled.
8:04 to go in the third. All right, 2nd and 9 for the Eagles, for the Florence Eagles. There's a pass out in the flat, and it's going to be incomplete. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
I want to tell you what foul that play. Did you see it?
Tell me about it.
Did you see what happened? They had 2 guys out here. We had the corner up on the receiver, and that was Davis, 24.
Yeah.
He just pushed that blocking back right into the receiver. And, oh, look, that's not a pass interference call. And right about the time the ball got there, he's pushed his guy back, and that's what blew that play up.
You said it, blew it up, because that's what it looked like. 7:54 to go in the third. Back to throw. There's a little pressure on him. He's going to throw one across the middle. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down at about 9.
If we don't fall down, we might have picked that one.
Kenny, here goes your punting situation. You've been talking about a little bit about what might or might not be. We're going to see if they can get one off and see how Wayne County
He
handles
just needs to
it.
get off a decent punt. And if it all holds true, we may get to see a pretty good run back here.
We're at 7:49 to go in the third, 28-7, Wayne County.
Of course, they're
lead.
kicking from the hash, so we'll see. But
Well, they may not kick it. They threw it from their own end zone earlier, but let's see. Going to kick this one. And pretty nice kick, Kenny. And Wayne County.
oh, Lord.
Don't stay away from it. Oh, my goodness, I'm coaching up here. But he went and got it. He was able to recover it up there. Number 2, Eddie Poole
Well,
Jr.
let me tell you what Coach Hankins, the reason he raced back there and dove on it, Coach Hankins, it don't get past him.
I've been bragging on him all year.
Yeah, and Coach Hankins says if it hits, it don't go no further. You do not let that ball.
That's why he was going to get it.
Yes, sir. You saw that effort.
He was working hard, boy.
And he should have just let it go. But I mean, I know he's thinking Coach Hankins is going to kill me.
All righty. Carter Hankins and company comes back out on the field with a 1st and 10 from their own 32. 7:40 to go in the third and a 28-7 lead. All righty. They're back in that wing type formation. They're going to be a handoff to Isaiah Boyd, Kenny, and he's going to put his head down and run hard and plow and
Pick
get a
up
first
12
down.
yards.
He can run in space and he can run in traffic.
He can. I tell you, that youngster, man, that's
He's electrifying.
he is
really
fun
is.
to
You
watch.
see these great running backs, and and how they glide. Man, he glides through that line of scrimmage until he gets in the open field, and then he just turns into a fireball. But anyway, here we go. 1st and 10 for Wayne County. 28-7 lead. Wayne County's at their own 43 now with a 1st and 10. Stayed in that wing package. Going to hand the ball to Boyd again. Try it again, and here he goes again. Kenny, he just explodes up there for about 8 or 9 yards. He kind of just walks over there and they hand him the ball, and he goes north and south, and man, the afterburners kick in, and there he goes.
And they back him up a yard on this spot. He made the midfield spot, guys.
Yeah.
That's okay.
6:52 to go in the third. 28-7 Wayne County lead, and Wayne County is looking at about a second. They're at the 49. They got to get down to they got to cross midfield and get to the 48 on the other side to get it first. They got a couple of downs to do it. Staying in that run formation. Double wing looking thing down there. Here goes Boyd. No, they're going to fake it. Come back to the inside.
Oh, the
Kenny.
inside handoff.
They faked it to Boyd and handed it to McLaurin coming in the middle, and he got a first down.
Kind of a flanker. Oh man, that was classic. That was just like one of the old crossbuck plays that we used to run. Counter step, guy peels back. They create a trap off of it.
Yeah. 1st and 10 for the War Eagles. 6:14 to go in the third. 28-7 Wayne County lead. Hankins and company. I guess we can expect to see a run in here with this lead, Kenny. We'll see.
Absolutely.
They're going to be the handoff to Boyd again, and here he goes around the right side, and here he goes, Kenny.
They won't catch
I
him
don't know.
again.
They got a good angle on him, but it ain't going to be enough.
No.
Isaiah Boyd again for the touchdown. That's 4 on the night, I do believe, for Isaiah.
It is.
My goodness gracious, can that kid fly? I don't know.
He's like a 10-speed transmission. You just keep shifting gears and getting faster,
Man, he can go. And he's limping, too. He's not 100%. He's doing all that on kind of a halfway bad wheel. But anyway, that takes it to 34-7 right here. We're on for the PAT. Beard's going to snap it, Clark's going to kick it, and Carter's going to hold it. And that kind of looked ill-advised, but it's turned out pretty as it's pretty does. So with 5:53 to go in the third, Wayne County 35, Florence 7. Here's a 30-second break to WABO. We'll be back after this one word from our sponsor.
4 plays, 68 yards. You know, we ain't had the ball probably 10 minutes, 12 minutes, maybe the whole game.
We really had.
No, we only had 7 minutes possession in the first half. A little over 7.
All right, I believe we're back. We give a shout out to Ken Kirkland tonight. He's runs a video camera for the Warrigal football team. He's with his wife, Kathy Knight. She's battling some cancer, so some illnesses. So pray for them. They're tonight. They're on their way to Jackson. So pray for safety and good report for her in the long run. So you're in our thoughts and prayers, Ken.
Ken and his wife are great. They're good people.
Oh, man. Big War Eagle.
Yes,
Ken's been working with the War Eagle football team for a long time. And, he films for the coaches.
And he's good at it, too. Let me tell you. He knows what they want, how they want to see it.
Yeah.
You stick just anybody up here running the camera, and I've tried to watch film on Sunday afternoons. It's like, is that Stevie Wonder? Is he moonlighting as a camera guy? So, I mean, it looks like a Ray Charles silent movie. But Ken, he knows how to get the angles. He knows what to get within the
lead, 2nd and 10 for the Eagles of Florence High School from their own 35.
Well, it's almost like their effort level has dropped, Marshall.
Or maybe, yeah.
I mean, they're just not playing as hard.
All right, there's a handoff up the middle, and he's going to get maybe a yard, and the War Eagles just gobble him up. Let's see. It's hard to say. I mean, 6 is in there, and 5, and on the stop at 99. 6 is Lacey, and 9 is no, it can't be 9. But anyway, it's a stop, and it's 3rd down, and there's some pressure and a pass out in the flat and a catch and a move and a nice little move. He's going to come up short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down in about 2, maybe 1. Those receivers have a way of getting out in space, don't they, Kenny? They do. They find the holes.
They do, and that was a good throw and a good catch.
4th and 2 for the Eagles. And a lot of whole-scale substitution going on for Florence, Kenny. I don't know. It's 4:48 and counting in the 3rd. It looks like they're going back to that punting formation, but we'll see. 35-7 Wayne County lead. Mike can expect, who knows, you have to, as Chief and Inspector Clouseau would say, we've got to expect the unexpected here. All righty. You remember Chief Inspector Clouseau, don't you?
Yes, I do, and they get a...
Somebody get a penalty?
No, they ran the clock down, and I guess I guess maybe it is a penalty. They can't decide whether to pull the flag or not.
Well,
I guess because it's in question of being Florence, but it is delay of game. 25-second clock was 0 for 30 seconds.
4:21 to go in the 3rd. 35-7 Wayne County, and Florence is in a punting formation. They get the punt off. That's a pretty good punt, Kenny, and it's going to be caught at the 34 and headed straight up field.
Here we go.
That's number 17 on the return. He's on the edge. Kenny got some blockers. Cuts back inside. Oh, my goodness, can he go? He's down to the 15-yard line. And what a great return. You called that by Henderson, a junior wide receiver. And what a great return. You said that was coming.
When you run like a school of fish with everybody between the hashes, you don't leave any, there's nobody on the outside. I mean, we saw that on film. They bunch up like a covey of quail, and they stay together. They run together. And it's like, whoa, guys. return to either side, you're toast.
Well, you know, Kenny and I, you folks listening during the breaks, and Kenny's been calling this all night long, and finally we get to see it. And John, well done, K-Dog. You knew it would work, and there it is.
Well, you know, the coaches, I give them credit for what little bit I know. They're very patient, and they point out things when we're watching film, and all I'm doing is parroting what those guys do and see.
1st and 10 for the War Eagles at the 15. They're in the red zone. Hankins is moving to his right, looking to throw. He's going to try to throw one down in the end zone down there. There's a man, and it is
got it.
Touchdown. Who made the catch, Kenny?
Hang on, I couldn't.
Carter.
Number 1.
McLaurin.
Carter. McLaurin.
Carter made
what a diving catch.
Yeah, Carter made his time down there, and I thought he was going to throw one a little short of the end zone over. Carter wanted a touchdown. He found his man in the corner of the end zone back there and threw one down there. McLaurin scooped it up, touchdown, Wayne County. Outstanding. All righty, here we go for the PAT, 41-7, 3:44 to go in the third. Wayne County starting to assert themselves a little bit here in the second half. They were kind of lethargic there after that start, but they have picked it up, and they missed the extra point. We're going to take a 30-second break to WABO and be right back after this word from our sponsor. All righty, welcome back, everybody, to Florence, Mississippi. Wayne County missed the extra point. They're 41-7 lead over Florence with 3:44 to go in the third. You know, Wayne County jumped out real quick to a 14-0 lead and seemed to got a little lethargic there in the first half, Kenny. But I tell you what, Coach Hankins must have talked to them at halftime because they have come out with their hair on fire here in the second half.
Yes. Well, it's effort, and it's about consistency. See, we were inconsistent the first half.
Yeah.
And this is
all righty.
The mark of a good football team is you recover from shooting yourself in the foot. Something I pulled off, that's quite figured out yet.
McCall's going to put a foot in it. He's going to kick it high. It's going to come down right there at the 20-yard line and headed straight upfield. Cutting back toward the center of the field comes return man, and boom, Landon Pitts there says not so fast, and then a host of War Eagles joins him right there as they take the runner down somewhere around the 32, 33-yard line of Florence.
Yeah, that was one of those returns where the guy's just waiting to get hit. I mean, if he puts his head down and runs, he might get 5 or 6 more yards, but it's sort of like, whoa, Nelly. That was on the 34.
3:29 to go in the third, 41-7, Wayne County lead. And here come the Florence Eagles.
And I tell you what, our secondary marshal has done a really good job tonight. We gave up a couple of big plays, and I'm fixing to jinx them here, but they have been playing.
They're relentless.
Solid.
Yeah, they never quit. There's a handoff to the big man around the left side, and he's gonna get a couple of yards, and the Warriors are gonna swarm him up over there and bring him down. Landon Pitts, I see getting up over there. I see Lacey getting up over there. Hopkins getting up. Those War Eagles are gang tackling down there. Second, about 8 to go with 3:08 in the third, 41-7 Wayne County lead.
Boy, Cooley's back in the middle. You know that center hates that. You know, I played center some, and you look up and there's that big, strong, wide guy that's hard as a brick. It's like, why do they put him on me? All
right, there's a pass, got a man. A lot of good coverage down here, Kenny. Great coverage. Nothing you can say about that. Yeah, 24 on the coverage, and Bacall back there with him. That is Jadrikas Davis with just great coverage.
And, here's the interesting thing about Billy is he's not really bull rushing. He's just occupying 2 or 3 guys. And, I mean, it's so like, here, I'll handle these 3 while y'all rush the passer. Yeah. And, of course, now you got to remember, too, he's not in real good game shape yet. This is only his really second week back, and he's been out
for over a year. Yeah,
and you got to get back playing shape. You don't do that in 2 weeks.
Yeah. All right, we're looking at third down and about 8 with 2:30 to go in the third. A 41-7 Wayne County lead.
All right, we're going to play with a single safety, and they're going to try to run sideline pattern.
I don't know. Did he make that catch? There's a flag they're going to call pass.
Oh, you know they are.
Yeah.
You know they are. Coach Hankins is going. Coach Hankins is going.
The guy might have been out of bounds when they took, I don't know. Did he catch? I think he caught the football.
But he went out of bounds.
Oh, okay.
He went out of bounds and came back in. It's
okay.
Illegal touching.
Oh, is that what the call is?
Should be. I don't know why they're moving up like they're going to get the ball up here.
Well, the official's looking back.
Well, it's a penalty.
There you go. All righty.
Boy, I know they hated to call that.
Yeah.
But when he runs behind the water boy on the sideline, it's a strong indication he got out of bounds.
Excuse me there. 2:20 to go in the third, 41-7 Wayne County lead. That's going to back the Eagles way back. They got to get out here to the 45 or right at the 45.
That wouldn't. I don't think that's a 15-yard penalty. Let me see what he signals, if he does.
He's back around the 20, 21 or so.
Well, he didn't give another indication, so I don't know.
I love this public. This PA man, he'll say it's third and really, really, really long. I feel you, man.
They got to get to the 44.
There's some pressure on the quarterback. They get him. They're going to sack him back there. That is number 23, none other than Kieran Hopkins on the sack. So that's going to take him way back, Kenny. So. I love this public. This PA man, he'll say it's third and really, really, really long. I feel you, man.
That's why I think you should play better.
All righty, 1:52 to go in the third, 41-7.
12.
Let's see. There's a snap. They're going to get the punt away, and that's a nice punt, Kenny. And 17's going to fair catch it back there at around the 43 or 44. That is Henderson, I believe. Yes, sir. On the fair catch, had the big return last time. Hankins and company are going to be in pretty good shape, K-Dog, with a 1st and 10 down here inside the 45. Looks like about the 42, maybe 43 with 1:35 to go in the third and the 41-7 Wayne County
Well,
lead.
let me tell you, it was a 4th and 33, and he kicked it 32 yards, so he didn't get quite enough for the first down.
Oh, my goodness.
43.
Wayne County beginning to assert themselves here. Let's see if they can keep the heat on. Got some. Let's see. I see a new face, a freshman running back in there, Kenny, number 15. Omar Borkin, I believe, is in there, a freshman. He's going to go out there and block. Pretty good block for Isaiah, but they're going to tackle Isaiah behind the line.
All right, now. Quit sucking on that whistle and blow it. They had him.
All right.
Isaiah lose a couple of 3 yards off his, stretch that off his total. Looks like they're going to
give him about a 2-yard loss.
Yeah.
Borkin stays in for his first action of his varsity career here, the freshman. Let's see if he'll get let the freshman get a carry here. Under center in the wing. Getting Omar in the right place there. They're going to hand it. Boyd's going to go in there behind him and get there. He goes again, Kenny.
That.
Horse collar. Oh, there's a horse collar and everything else, every kind of collar you can imagine. And there's a flag. They're throwing it back there. I don't know if that guy roughed Carter up a little bit. Carter was, very animated after picking himself up off the ground.
Yeah, I don't guess they got to see that late hit.
We're at 31 to go in the third, 41-7 Wayne County lead. Let's see what they're doing, Kenny. Personal foul against Wayne County.
Yeah, and you know why? Player's been ejected. Okay, go ahead and mark that off. And then number 11 that came to the sideline over here that started the whole thing, there's no need to even say anything. But it's that old adage that
who got ejected?
Second guy gets caught. One of our guys, I thought. Well, he signaled it's Wayne County. Maybe 11 did get to take the walk of shame.
Yeah, the ball's down there at the 20-yard line, so they signaled against Wayne County, but Wayne County's got a 1st and 10 down there at the 20-yard line with a 41-7 lead, 31 to go in the third.
Oh, forget all this. What Bob Euchre say? Nobody's listening anyway.
All righty, let's see here.
Somebody got ejected.
I don't know who. Yeah.
Well, the play is first 10 for the War Eagles.
First 10 to 20. I don't know who got ejected. I saw somebody rough Carter up. Carter was pretty upset. I was watching what they were doing to Maul and Isaiah down here.
Yeah, well, I saw Carter taking his offensive. I mean, one of his old linemen was fixing to start a fisticuffs there.
Goes Isaiah again. Man, he hits that hole fast. Here he goes, Kenny. Down the sideline. And he got himself another touchdown. Isaiah Boyd. What is that, 5? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's
Florence has got no answer for Isaiah Boyd in that offensive line making those holes and for him tonight. So that's going to bump it up to 47-7 with 16 to go in the third.
I guess they feel pretty good about the fake punt from the red zone now. I cannot believe. Well, I never know.
And it worked.
Yeah. Well, it should have.
Who in the world? Who
you got 10 guys rushing and 1 guy back.
There's a kick. It's up, and it's good. So with 16 to go in the third, 48-7 Wayne County lead. Here's a 30-second break to WABO. K-Dog and I will be back after this word from our sponsors.
That's going to be 27 points in the third quarter.
Welcome back, Florence, Mississippi, where the War Eagles are tangling with district foe, Florence Eagles. The Florence Eagles against the Wayne County War Eagles, and the War Eagles are having their way right now with 16 seconds to go in the third and a 48-7 lead. What do you think we've done here in the third quarter, Kenny?
We scored 4 times in the third quarter.
Isaiah scored 4
times. 20. Well, he scored twice.
Choya
scored once, and he had the pass play from Carter to McLaurin.
There we go.
And
look at
somebody
this
got another penalty.
It looks like they're making up, Kenny, for what
we've lost. I guess we get it all back in the second half.
Be a good time
folks,
to practice.
It does sound like a homer. Yes, absolutely.
We are homers.
I make no apologies for that. And I like a good, clean game, decent officiating, and everybody gets treated the same. And so whatever happened, I guess must have happened over here on the sideline or after the extra point or
Wayne County is kicking from the 45 of Florence. Be a good time for an onside kick, Kato.
I think there's enough salt been poured in the wound already.
There's going to be a kick. It's going to be caught at the 12, and there come the Eagles. Got a little break there and going to get tackled at the 30.
Number still got decent field position.
Oh, number 14, Justice Beard down there made the tackle. I believe that was him. And he's shaking up. That's our snapper, a long snapper shaking up right there on the play. So we need to keep an eye on him. I'll tell you what let's do. Let's take a 30-second break to WABO and come back right after this word from our sponsors. Boy, that's bad, and the snapper gets hurt.
Well, hopefully we won't need to punt him more tonight. Get him over there and stick a cast on him and tell him get ready for next. I give our
play another one, Tony.
Well, it may have been green, but anyway.
One more, Tony. Play another one.
That's when you saw
Florence. It's I can't see the down marker. I've lost track of things. It's 10 yards to go. I know that. First and 10, I suppose. First and 10. All right.
Yeah, first and 10 from the 31, and we've got 10 seconds left. Big guy.
All righty. The big thing, 48-7 Wayne County lead. All righty. Could be the last play of the third quarter. We'll see. One never knows. Back to throw. Pass out there in the flat. Wayne County's going to get out there and get after him. He's going to make a miss, Kenny, and run hard, and he's going to run up there. They're going to probably give him a first, but we'll see. Yeah, it looks like a first down, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter, I do believe. So after 3, Wayne County 48, Florence 7. And we're going to take a 30-second break to WABO. We'll be back after this one word from our sponsors. Be right back.
That's their first down of the second half.
I'm fixing to, you're looking at the same thing I'm looking at that Paul King just sent us up here. We thank Paul for what he's doing. Tell him what Paul just sent us about Isaiah Bowen.
I closed it out. Go ahead.
Well, what he said was Isaiah Bowen has carried the ball 9 times for 221 yards rushing and, 5 touchdowns? Now, he didn't put the 5 touchdowns, but 9 carries for 221. There got to be a few touchdowns scattered around in there somewhere.
1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 5,
Yeah, 221 yards on 9 carries.
Ain't a bad night.
That's a pretty good night. All right, we're back to start the fourth quarter. Florence has got the ball on their own, we'll say 41 with the 1st and 10.
That's their first down of the second half.
Wayne County has had their way with the Eagles here. There's a second half. There's going to be throwing one deep down there. The man got kind of out there behind everybody, and the defender lost track of him. It's a nice throw and catch. Kenny goes out of bounds, and he's in War Eagle territory.
Well, the ball was thrown short, and our guy didn't get the brakes on in time, and that really good receiver for them. He saw it. He was looking at the ball, so he woed up the mule.
Looks like a 1st and 10 at the 35. They're on the plus side, or the Braves. No, excuse me, the Eagles. I'm going back to last week and here's a great move by the running back. Big man turns the speed on. They're going to drag him out of bounds somewhere inside, right around the 15-yard line down there. That young man's had a pretty good night himself.
I tell you what, he's worked hard.
Yeah, he's a big, strong kid. He is a real workhorse. He's a power guy, but he's got good speed for a guy. I think he weighs about 220, I think. 11 minutes to go in the game. 48-7 Wayne County lead. Florence on the move with the 1st and 10 at the 15 of Wayne County.
Of course, now we got a bunch of new guys along the line of scrimmage.
There's a nice throw and catch, and going to be a first down. I'll be right at it down there. Let's see.
Man, listen, he went in there and caught that ball, and that was a suicide catch, and they hit him on the arm, and he is hurting. He got sandwiched and got his arm trapped, and he's holding that left arm, and it.
I see him now, but you know what he did? He held on to that ball, didn't he?
He sure did.
Yeah, he paid the price for it because they hit him when he made the catch, but he wasn't scared to go across that middle and make that catch now. He's got a good night. He got him second down, and looks like second down and about 3 to go. They're inside, spotted inside the 10. Got to get to about the 5, I think, for a first down. There's going to be a handoff to the big man, puts his head down and pushes the pile a little bit. Kenny, I think they're going to stop him somewhere around who knows where they're going to spot it. We'll just wait and see.
They'll give him the first down, I'm sure.
9:57 to go in the football game. 48-7 Wayne County lead. Florence is threatening.
Ball's on the 5. That should make it a 1st and goal. Mark.
1st and goal. Good shot. Good call there, K-Dog. The Eagles of Florence looking over here to the sideline. And looks like the receiver's got a sting or something. Kenny watch him moving. It looks like he's going to be okay down here. That's good news. 1st and goal. There's going to be a handoff to the big man. He's going to get on the corner, Kenny. I don't think they're going to stop him. Touchdown standing up for the Florence Eagles. So with 9:17 to go in the game, the Eagles get on the board again. That makes it 13, 48-13. You know, one thing about this game, the first half really, as a whole, was to me was the ugliest we played. Now I ain't being critical. I'm just observing.
We weren't.
But I'm not through. You know, but what we saw was they stumbled and staggered a lot in that first half, but they came out here in the second half and they looked like what we've been accustomed to seeing so far this year.
Yes, absolutely.
And I mean, and that's a big deal to be able to turn the wagon around when it's going the wrong way.
Well, again, that halftime discussion was probably epic.
Yeah, it probably was. All right, there's a snap to kick us up, and it looks like it's going to be good. So, after the extra point, 8:23 to go in the football game, 48-13, Wayne County lead. Here's a 30-second break to WABO, and we'll be back after this one word from our sponsors. They're letting the clock run, too. All righty, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, we sure do enjoy, Kenny and I are thankful for the opportunity that we have to do this. I mean, it's a lot of fun. We enjoy it. We're thankful for the opportunity. We appreciate Jamie at WABO and all, and Tony and all they do, to make these broadcasts possible. And we'd like to thank all of our sponsors, and our super fans. I'm going to tell you, we got some good super fans. Freddie Miller,
sure
Benny
do.
Barbara Graves, Jeremy Wright, Lester Mitchell, Carly Beasley, Chandler and Casty Pugh, Gary Jackson, Gary Sigler, Trent Odom, our fan of the week, Charlie Britton, Elmer Miller, Tommy Miller, Brandon Jordan, and I like to refer to marvelous Marvin Chapman, our
Coach Chapman.
super.
Look, he's a preacher, and I know, we know that. He's done it for years and all, and teacher and all that. But look, coach, pastor, brother, whatever, doctor, those are all titles that you get for life, and so when you got a guy you play ball for like Coach Chapman, kids, they'll always know him as Coach Chapman.
Yeah.
Now, as church folks, they may call him brother, reverend, whatever. But, I mean, a coach, you think about it, all the great football coaches is there ever a time they weren't called coach?
There you
go.
go.
I mean, in their lives.
Yeah.
It's a hard-won and dearly held title of honor.
He's impacted a lot of lives in our community, and he's still
sure
doing
has.
it day by day. We appreciate him and all our super fans. We had the kickoff that went out of bounds, so the War Eagles are going to get the thing here with 6:13. We got a running clock, too, by the way, folks. It's not stopping anymore. They run it through the breaks and the commercials. So 48-14, 6 minutes to go in the running clock.
Yeah, we scored with 8 minutes and 53 seconds in the fourth quarter and just got the kickoff, and we're down to under 6 minutes.
War Eagles will have the ball at the 35. Maybe seeing some new folks. Let's see if we see a new quarterback. I see all righty, Jacob Bowles coming in at quarterback. I see little Omar's out there, number 15 at the running back. He's behind. Jack, we may get to see the young freshman and see how he can coach the male here in a minute. He's going to go up in there and block, and number 17 is going to put his head down. It's Henderson is going to put the ball on the ground, and it's going to be recovered at the 46. So Wayne County is going to turn the ball over. Florence will be back in business. So fighting for extra yardage. That was Henderson. He was fighting for extra yardage. Kenny, the ball got away from him, and the Florence Eagles are back in business with the 1st and 10 down there at the War Eagle 44.
So let's see if they sub their offense.
We got some subs on defense.
Do not.
38. Sophomore Cameron Chambers at defense. We got big man. Let's see here. Braxton Guy's in there on the nose. And there's going to be a pass out in the flat. And, number 37 is going to make a great play. Well, he got away from him. He had him and slowed him down. Number 46. Number 37 was the first one, Coleman. And then 46, DeAndre Jones wrapped him up and sealed the deal. Going to give him about 3 yards.
No, he's going to give him more than that. He's going to give him 4 because this guy can't look to the side judge over here to see where the ball's supposed to go.
Whatever happened to the old teamwork concept, Kenny?
I don't know.
All righty, here come the Eagles. Going to hand the ball off, going to make his way around the right side. And, oh, boy, there's going to be a War Eagle step up, and Braxton Guy's going to get in there on that stop as well. I think the initial hit was made by number 46. That would be Jones, a sophomore linebacker. Big guy. Braxton, check it out. We have another, let's see, pretty much whole scale substitutions here on the defensive side of the ball. We're at 3:18 and counting in the football game. 48-14 Wayne County lead. Third down, about 3 or 4 to go for Florence. They're down there inside the War Eagle 40, somewhere around the 37, probably 36. Man in motion. There's the snap and going to be the handoff, and kind of closes down. Looks like he's going to get a first down. Gets inside the 35. So it'll be a first down. Number 94 for Wayne County. Henderson, big 6 feet, 216-pound 9th grader, Kenny, out there playing. We got a lot of youth on this field tonight, even, you know, with the starting unit and this unit too. We're at 2:36 to go in a 48-14 ball game. War Eagles leading all the way tonight.
Good enough for a first down to the Eagles. Once again, that first down, first down. Dean Realty Services.
Everything's kind of slowed way down here. Nobody's in a hurry to get anything done. This one is really, excuse me, pretty much decided. And it looks like Florence is going to take a timeout before the snap. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a 30-second break to WABO and then be back with more War Eagle football after this break.
Now you got a running clock. By the time they come back out of the timeout, they may not get but one play.
Well, they stopped it this time. The ball down here somewhere around the 32 of Wayne County. 48-14, Wayne County lead. We'll see what happens here. Gonna be a handoff, gonna fall down in the backfield. So it'll be a loss on the play for the Eagles. The Florence Eagles, that is. We're at 1:29 to go, 48-14. Wayne County lead.
Lost a couple second, about 12.
And the Eagles, not the War Eagles, the Florence Eagles are back up. There's a, oh my goodness, came on the blitz. That's number 46 for Wayne County, and he gobbled that thing up and blew it all to pieces.
As soon as the ball was snapped, he was across the line of scrimmage.
Deshaun Jones, 10th grader there, K-Dog. A lot of youth out there for the War Eagles tonight. We're inside a minute
Oh, you think?
to go in the football game.
I don't. All right. So,
Let's see what happens now. There's another play, and that's going to be a nice gain on the play. Going to be short of a first down. We're inside 25 seconds to go in the football game.
To make it fourth down and about 5.
Appreciate everybody joining us tonight and listen to Wayne County High School War Eagle football here on WABO. And there's a pass and a catch and a nice bit of running and breaking a tackle or two. And finally going to get him down with about 5 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your ball game. Wayne County 48, Florence 14. Next week, the War Eagles will be home again for district game number 3, playing host to the Panthers of Old Brook. Remember that you can follow the War Eagles on Facebook at War Eagle Football. Special thanks to WC Web TV crew Ken Roberts, video production along with Sue Wood, our social media coordinator, Jack, of course, West, helping us with our streams tonight. We appreciate all he's done. We want to thank Tony Reynolds back at the station, seeing that all this comes together for us and you. That does it for tonight. We're about to head back to Tony at WABO. Kenny and I, along with the rest of the WC Web TV crew, we'll see you next week for more Wayne County High School War Eagle football. Get us out of here, Tony.